and be showing y'all how to make a Linux boot drive. First, what you're gonna do is just go to any web browser you have, and then you're gonna put in whatever distro you want of Linux. So in this case, I'm gonna do AntiX Linux. Okay, so you just go here, and then it'll say download AntiX full 64-bit, core 64-bit, 32, same thing over here with 32-bit. So first you have to figure out if your computer is 32 or 64-bit before you do this. And I'm just gonna say it's gonna be usually 64 unless you have an old computer like this that's from 2005. Well, so in this case I'm gonna do 64. So you just go here and then you download it. So I already have it downloaded. I'll go ahead and close all this. Now you're gonna open Rufus. Or if you don't already, you should download this. Hit yes when asked if you want to let your device make changes or whatever, something like that. Now get a USB drive. I would recommend at least 16 gigabytes so it all works smoothly. This is a 32. It's the On brand. So I got a 2-pack for like $14. Okay. It's on my computer. See, I've already made it into a boot drive, but in this case, you just leave that as is and then go to select, and then you double click that, go to downloads, and then click on your file. So then after that, you'll just hit start, and it'll throw some security errors pretty often. You just keep on clicking through those. Keep on clicking OK or yes, something like that. Okay, so you've made your boot drive. Now, moving on to installing said Linux on a computer. This is a Windows 7 Intel Celeron E-machine. Here's the specs right here, all that. Alright, so this is a 2012-ish computer. So I've already installed AntiX on this. However, see, what you're going to do is go into the BIOS menu if you have the same computer. I'm not 100% sure how to do it on Windows. I've only done it this once. Now on Mac, it's real easy. You just hold, after you have your boot drive, you just hold Option after you turn on your computer, and it'll show the boot menu. In this case, it'll say something like USB, HDD, and then like general flash or something like that. It should pop up, maybe it won't. You'll just hit F6 like this until it gets to the top. That's what you do. So once you do that, hit F10, yes, and then I'm gonna unplug the USB. Now I already have AntiX, as you can see. It's a light operating system, but whenever you're setting it up, you typically just have to hit OK and stuff like that. Like enter the password, Wi-Fi password, stuff like that. Pretty simple. Leave the boot drive in until it's installed, or else it'll glitch out and not install. Okay, and I'll just show you what AntiX looks like once it turns on. Alright, here we go. So this is what it looks like. It's almost like a combo of Mac and Windows, but not quite. So over here in the corner, you have all your stuff. So terminal, all this, web browser. So that's just gonna be Firefox application. So all this stuff. Okay, so I haven't actually played any of these games because I just got it. But there's all this. You see, right now it's just idle and we're only using, what is this? Does it say RAM 111 megabytes out of 1.9 gigabytes? So that's not bad. It's pretty easy to use if you have some experience. I'll just say I'm new to all of this essentially, but I really just like Google it or ChatGPT what I need to do on this and it'll work. That's basically it. The rest I'll let y'all explore whenever y'all download it, or if you're just watching it just because, well, yeah, now y'all know how to make a boot drive for Linux. And it should work on other operating systems too. I haven't tried it, but I'm sure it does with Rufus. But one more thing that's not related is if you have a charger for this Toshiba laptop, it's satellite L35 S1054 computer. That would be nice if you would send it in, because I had to take the hard drive out of this one, put it in this one to download Linux, and I did Puppy Linux in this case. Since this one's even older and only has 1 gig of RAM, so I did Puppy Linux. It only runs on about 100 megabytes of RAM while idle, so even less than this, which I find kind of cool, and it runs the whole operating system out of RAM. Alright, hope you enjoyed this. Please like, subscribe, or comment.